Hi everybody, Mrs. Jordan here. We are going to be doing a really fun art lesson today that you guys inspired, actually. During my live sessions with my students, especially the older ones, especially the older boys to be more specific, they always want to talk about Minecraft with each other. And so I thought that it would be a really fun idea to make Minecraft self-portraits. Woohoo! Check out how cool. And we're going to talk about what a self-portrait is. We're going to talk about what a regular portrait is. And we're going to make some really cool art along the way. So the supplies you're going to need are a pencil, graph paper if you have it, coloring utensils. I suggest either crayons or colored pencils would be the best. If you have colored pencils, use those. And I think that's about it, so let's get started. Hello friends, so go ahead, get your pencil, flip your paper over, and write your name and the date for documentation purposes. And then you're gonna flip your paper right back over, and we're gonna find the line of symmetry. That is the line that we're gonna use as our guide. And basically, all we're gonna do is start at the very top of your paper and count how many blocks there are. I think my paper has like 32 or something. Yours is probably going to be different because all graph paper is different. So go ahead, count, don't base it off of my math because it'll probably be incorrect for you. And honestly, probably a little incorrect for me because we all know Mrs. Jordan is not a math wizard. And I think I have 32. So then I'm going to divide 32 in half, which is 16. And I'm going to count 16 blocks. And I'm going to draw a really light line on the middle of my paper. That's the exact center of my paper. And we're using this line as a guide to make sure that our self-portrait is even because our faces are even. They are symmetrical. If you draw an imaginary line down the center of your face, the left side is gonna look pretty darn close to the right side. So go ahead and draw that line. We're gonna first start out with the eyes. And if you look at Minecraft artwork, if you look at how the little people are designed, their eyes are rectangles. So go ahead and draw some rectangles. They can be whatever size you want them to be, but make sure that they're even. So do you see how I have 3 spaces from the center line? That's so that they're even on either side. Same with the mouth. I have 4 spaces on each side. So I actually changed my mind about the eyes. You're probably going to be doing the same, a very similar thing. So make sure that you have an eraser with you. And I'm just going to make my eyes a little bit bigger. Beautiful eyeballs, wow. Then I'm going to count an even number, and I'm just going to make another little rectangle on the inside. That's going to be the colorful part of my eye. So now it's time to make our head shape, and it's all going to be different. So make sure that you count and make sure that it is even on either side. And basically, Minecraft characters are just a big box. So go ahead and make a big box for your head shape. Gorgeous, darling, look at me. Now we need to make some hair, and everybody's hair looks different. My hair, I have bangs in front of my face. That means I have hair like growing in front of my forehead. And it's kind of diagonal, and we can't really do a little cheat diagonal line. We can't really just draw it the way that we normally would. We need to follow the lines of the squares. So go ahead and draw your hair. I also have like a little bun in my hair, so I'm just gonna make a square smack dab on the top of my head because that's kind of what it looks like in real life. Next, I'm gonna start making a neck. So I'm counting a couple of squares away from my line of symmetry, and I'm gonna do the same thing on on the other side because what we do on one side, we need to do on the other. And then I'm gonna make my shoulders, and I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger than my head because I don't know a single person whose head is bigger than their shoulders. They would look like a little lollipop person. And then I'm drawing 2 lines down. 2 lines for my arms. Gotta make sure they're even. We want the same size arms. Beautiful. Wow. Next, I'm gonna make some lines for my t-shirt. Making sure they're even, obviously. And the next step is, I think, the ears. Yep, there I go. And I'm making 2 little rectangles on the sides of my head. Yep, pretty cool. After this step, friends, you are going over the outline of your picture with a black marker, if you so choose. For the fun part, we get to color it so it looks even more like you. And I have purple hair. So, guess what I'm doing? I'm coloring my hair purple. Oh man. So go ahead and color your hair, whatever color your hair is. Color my eyes blue. If your eyes are green, color them green. If they're brown, color them brown. If they're, I don't know, rainbow color, you better color them rainbow. Now you got some choices for the mouth. I'm coloring it red because if you know me, you know I love makeup and you know I typically wear lipstick. So I'm wearing red lipstick in my beautiful, stunning self-portrait. But you can leave it white if you want to signify teeth. And I also have freckles, so I'm just going to take a brown and I'm just going to color in a few of the squares. Don't forget, these little details are what makes you, you. So go ahead and add any freckles, any birthmarks, any hairy, nasty warts that you might have. Anything that really just screams you, you know? So add some detail into your work. I also add some earrings because I'm wearing yellow earrings today. And I also add some colors to my shirt because I don't want just a boring old shirt, right? So go ahead and color in the rest of your person.
pattern like what I'm doing, whatever you want. So go ahead and fill in the background. Whenever you're all done. You finished your artwork. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I miss you guys so much. Feel free to send me a photo of your artwork. Don't forget, we have live meets every single week, and I can't wait till I see you in person again. So, without further ado, adios. See you later. I will talk to you real soon. Stay safe and healthy. Bye!